to give to you. And the numbers in this class, just looking at the homework, aren't huge, but later on in other classes, or even in this class, they can get larger. And I just want to give you some tips, because you might not know them, just some divisibility rules. Especially if, with your times tables, if they're not perfect, sometimes these can help with divisibility. And that just means little tricks to see if a number can go into another number. Some of them you probably know. So the first one we start with is 2. Do you know how can you look at a number and know 2 can go into it?
It's an even number.
Okay, what does even mean?
Last number must be even.
What does even mean? Don't use even in the
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay, it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, because I could say even, but some people may not know what that means. So it must be an even number, which means
The opposite of the numbers you give us on our tests.
must be an
Always odd.
even number. Yeah, so you can check it. Be available. It must be an even number which ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So, for example, if you're trying to simplify something and you've got 2,348, I know 2 can go into that huge number because it ends in an even number. And remember when you all were doing the little trees and breaking them down, you had to think of numbers that went into them? Well, if you had a big number like that and you have to do the tree, at least you know 2 can go into it. Anyone know the trick for 3? That's my favorite. I use it all the time. And it's a cool rule. It's add all the digits.
Didn't you teach me this, Mike? Michael. Didn't you teach me this?
Trying to.
Add all the digits to see if 3 can go into them. And what I mean by that we have, let's say, 3,423. 3,423. If I add these digits up, what would 3 plus 4 give you?
7.
Plus 2, plus 3. Can 3 go into 12?
Yes.
Then 3 can go into that huge number. I like that. My wedding was revolved around the number 3.
Really?
My wedding was 3,312. So not 2012, it had to be 12. But it all was divisible. And it was at 3 p.m. So I like that number.
The number 3?
Mhm.
Were you on time?
Well, I was. Guess not so much. And my pastor said, "Oh, don't worry, the bride's never ready on time." I'm like, "You don't know me. I will be ready at 3 o'clock." And everybody else was just like getting there. Like, should have told it started at 2:30. But oh well. But I love that number. I love just like when I'm sitting and watching TV and I need to know what time it is. I just always add the time up. I don't know why. Just to see. It's just one of my weird little math things.
I love that.
Why didn't you add to
Will always be my tutor.
Yeah, like if it's 1256, I just add all the digits to see if it's divisible by 3. I don't know why. It just that's what goes through my
You know what
mind.
it is? You have like the math gene. It's hereditary. You can't help yourself.
I know.
Have you ever watched that show Numbers? Like
No.
the show, and everything was mathematical and it made sense.
Yeah, I mean I've heard of the show, but I haven't
They, I
seen
think they
it.
have like a mathematician.
Yeah.
Look, but 3. Oh, what's that number? Look at the last 2 digits. Look at the last 2 digits. And what I mean by that, if we have 34,436. 34,436. If you look at these last 2 digits, 3, 6, can 4 go into 36?
Yep.
Yes.
Then 4 can go into that number.
Okay.
Yeah, so save you some time.
So for 3, you get that.